for the Lifetime Achievement Award, the honor we're most honored to give. This Lifetime Achievement Award is more than just recognition for accomplishments, it's gratitude. If it wasn't for ThreeJS making WebGL accessible to JavaScript, developers' countless 3D experiences for the web might never have been created. It's one thing to do good work, but it's another to create the foundation of immersive web experiences, first a 2D canvas and later to a 3D canvas. For his unmatched effort, dedication, consistency, and stewardship, we thank Mr. Doob, Ricardo Cabello, for creating and maintaining ThreeJS for over a decade. To present Ricardo with our Lifetime Achievement honor is Antony Vitillo, the Scarred Ghost. Antony, thank you for joining us from Italy to help us give this special honor. You are a developer. Please give us an appreciation of Ricardo Cabello's contribution to the immersive web.
Thanks, Julie. First, let me say the honor is all mine to present the one and only Mr. Doob with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the First Polis. We can appreciate Ricardo Cabello's career on a number of levels. One only has to look at his website to see the experiences he's built along the way that demonstrate what's possible with ThreeJS. Optimizing beautiful high-end graphics for the web is not easy, and his projects are very performant. But it's a ThreeJS GitHub repo, just by the numbers. It has been started more than 66,000 times, forked over 26,000 times. It has more than 36,000 commits, more than 1,400 contributors, and more than 45,000 repositories depend on ThreeJS. So it's really hard to understate the significance of this library. While there are many contributors to Free, Mr. Doob has made almost 10,000 of those, or over 26% of the total commits itself, over the 11 years he's owned the ThreeJS repo. Those are all-star career starts that any athlete could admire. But there's a reason for those numbers. ThreeJS is open source, it's mid-licensed, and that's how so many projects use it and how many contributors have helped make it the robust standard JavaScript library for the 3D web. You see, if it weren't for ThreeJS, the power of WebGL might not have become accessible to so many developers. And WebXR as we know it might be a very different conversation today. Your gift to the world has made it possible for untold numbers to create experiences. So from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. I'm proud to present our honoree, Ricardo Cabello, with the Lifetime Achievement Award, with deep gratitude for the impact your work has made on the web.
Well, thank you very much. I'm kind of surprised. This is one of those things that usually you get maybe like after, or at least like actors get after their 30-year long career. But I guess not that many people, I guess, spend like 10 years in one project. So I guess, and also I'm not used to like get awards. So I'm not good at these things. But I guess what I wanted to say is when I started doing these like 10 years ago, I still remember when it was basically like the Flash to HTML5 transition. I remember remember clearly that okay, I'm gonna focus on JavaScript. I'm gonna focus on like building, creating the building blocks that we're gonna need in order to do the kind of things that we do with Flash, and then kind of adapt to what the technologies are or anything that is like coming into the future. Somehow, like I had a feeling like, oh, maybe this is gonna, like probably this is gonna take like maybe 2 or 3 years, but I didn't really expect that this is gonna take me like the whole decade and still like going. But it became something that I'm glad that it worked out. I'm glad that it went with the open source approach. So I'm glad that this is working out. I'm glad that we are learning to work together over the, like we learned to work together for the last 10 years, and we still have a lot to do. Especially now that we're in the pandemic, again, like working together is something like really the only way to solve it is by working together. So yeah, like I was just, yeah. I want to thank all the contributors. There's like hundreds of them. It's very difficult to like to name them. This wouldn't be, obviously this wouldn't be possible. Like all these people helped use sometimes to solve the problem, sometimes to just because they wanted to help this random person on GitHub like work on this thing. And of course to my family for the support. Yeah, thank you very much. And hopefully we're gonna have maybe like another one like in 10 more years. Thanks.